Over 40 Indians were killed and more than 50 injured after a devastating fire broke out at dawn in a building housing around 195 migrant workers in southern Kuwait's Mangaf area. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called the incident saddening and has said that the Indian embassy in Kuwait is closely monitoring the situation. He's also announced relief of $2,400 to families of killed Indian nationals from the Prime Minister Relief Fund and instructed the government to extend all possible assistance to the people. Prime Minister Modi also held a high-level meeting and has directed Minister of State for External Affairs KB Singh to leave for Kuwait. Talking to X, Singh wrote, and I'm quoting here, "As directed by PM Narendra Modi, we are immediately departing for Kuwait to provide assistance to those injured in the fire tragedy and to coordinate with local authorities for early repatriation of mortal remains of those who have died in this unfortunate incident."
The situation is that the victims are mostly burn victims, and some of the bodies have been charred beyond recognition. So a DNA test is underway to identify the victims, and the Air Force plane is on the ready, and as soon as the bodies are identified, their kin will be informed, and our Air Force plane will bring the bodies back.
India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, spoke to his Kuwaiti counterpart and said that he was assured that the incident would be fully investigated and that the responsibility would be fixed. The Kuwaiti Foreign Minister further said that they will review the situation extensively once India's minister reaches Kuwait. India's Ministry of External Affairs also released a statement confirming that the injured are receiving medical care in 5 governmental hospitals and they are in stable condition. The embassy is currently working with Kuwaiti authorities and the involved company to obtain comprehensive details. According to officials, the majority of those deceased were Indian nationals from Kerala and northern Indian states. The Tamil Nadu government has announced that it is probing whether Tamils were among those killed in the tragic fire incident. Now, as per a local media in Kuwait, the deadly fire engulfing the apartment building in the Al Mangaf area could have been due to a gas leak. As per the Kuwait Times, reports indicated that it could have been a gas leak from the building's ground floor, though no official confirmation or reason has been given as yet by the authorities for the cause of the fire. Meanwhile, Kuwait's Minister of Public Works and Minister of Municipality have been suspended after the tragic incident. For more on this, we are now being joined by Raven D'Souza, who is the Executive Managing Editor of The Times Kuwait. Welcome to the broadcast, Raven. My first question to you, well, a lot has been reported and the cause of this fire is currently being investigated. In fact, one report in the Kuwait Times newspaper said that it is perhaps the worst building fire in Kuwait's history, and it could be perhaps because of violation of the law to house a large number of foreign laborers in extremely unsafe conditions to cut costs. Is there any detail that you can give us regarding this development and what else has been reported in Kuwait?
Yesterday we woke up to this tragic fire tragedy and extremely saddened by this, by the deaths of so many people, including Indians. Today, the whole press and media in Kuwait and the region has covered the fire extensively with the details that was available to them. So there is a lot of speculation. We don't want to speculate on the cause of the fire until investigations are over, because that would be premature and preliminary and just adding fuel to the fire. Having said that, all authorities from the Indian Embassy, the Kuwait government, including the company, have activated emergency action plans to take care of the injured. There are some who are severely injured, some who are not yet being identified because of the, the complete char. The body has been charred. But everybody is on top of the job in terms of trying to, let's say, help those who are aggrieved. The families back home, as we know, are also in constant touch. Everything possible that can be done is being done. The hospitals that the victims are in are being provided the best and complete and comprehensive treatment by the government of Kuwait. Indian members of the Indian community are also very active in let's say identifying, visiting in terms of passing on information and doing the needful. The building has been completely cordoned off, so there is no question of anybody entering or making preliminary judgments except the forensic team, the police, the fire brigade. So those investigations are ongoing, and I think they will be wrapped up pretty soon, much quicker than they normally will be. The camp at NBTC was one of the better camps in the area. So God forbid there are other camps who are not so fire and safety hazard proof. But this was a mishap that really got the whole country out of the blue. We did not expect this to be so bad. We do have fires in the month of June, July, and August because of the hot heat and due to the high temperatures. But this was something that was not precedented in the history of Kuwait. There have been fires in the past, and this could be categorized as one of those, one of the worst ones that we've seen in recent memory.
Other than the suspension of the Minister of Public Works and the Minister of Municipality, that as actions that have been immediately taken, what else has been done in this regard?
The Minister of Public Works is not suspended. The municipality and various other departments responsible for ensuring safety have been. The Minister of Public Works, in fact, has suspended them. The Minister of Interior and the Deputy Prime Minister has visited the spot. Kuwaiti government officials have visited hospitals. They visited the scene of the fire. They visited various other places that, and very quickly, I might add, and in coordination with the Indian Embassy. Nothing, there has been no, it's summer months and it's very hot here. It's almost 50 degrees at noon time. But things are moving very fast. We expect our minister to be here today, visit the hospitals, visit the site, take stock of the situation. I don't see any lapse that is now by either government or private sector. Even the company, I am told, is activated an emergency plan to help immediately with compensation, to help immediately with securing and identifying problems that can be rectified on a war footing. So this mishap has really taken us by shock. It's the whole country has been saddened, and it's each and every one of us feeling the loss of such a big number of people and the tragedy. So It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Right. Thank you so much, Raymond D'Souza, for joining us on the broadcast.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.